Good. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you guys everybody for coming. If you would take your seats, and we'll go ahead and get started. Um, I'd like to say again, thanks for coming. We're here to celebrate the life of our dear friend, our brother, our son, Ken McGee. And so what we're going to do now is start off by having people come up and say a few words they'd like to share about him. And the first person that will do that, of course, is the lady that made it all happen. That's his dear mother, Mrs. Betty McGee. So with that, if Mrs. McGee, if you'd like to come up and share some words and get us started, we appreciate that. So everybody, Miss Betty McGee.
Good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Are you with me? Well, I'm Ken McGee mom, Momo, whatever you want. He said that he was my last pea in the pod. Does anybody know what that means? No? Well, for all you city people, last pea in the pod, if you shelling black-eyed peas on your mama's black porch, and it's always one pea, the last one. So Kenny was my last pea in the pod. He was the fourth of my fourth son and one daughter. And we loved him dearly. But I first see Kenny as a feisty 2.5-year-old playing in the sand and swimming in the Mediterranean Sea. He was a traveler. Next I see Kenny as a feisty 5-year-old learning how to use chopsticks and say his ABCs. He was in Taipei, Taiwan. Then after a quick trip back to the United States, California, I see Kenny again on a 10-hour flight to Japan. You know what? I thought Kenny was going to be the first black African-American flight attendant. He was picking up dishes and he was serving food. But that didn't happen. He left it to his brother Ed and his sister Terry. And next, I see after a stint in Japan, Kenny returned to the United States, Moreno Valley, California, where he finished his grade school, middle school, and high school. In high school, Kenny began to love sports. That was his dream, to play football. In the last game I saw him play, they knocked him out. I said, no more games for you there. But in high school, he met his best friend, Mr. Johnson, Shorty, Philip, Jimmy, Tim, and a host of other friends. After a 2-year stint at RCC, where he met Stan. Who's Stan? Where are you? Okay. And then, after a 2-year stint at RCC, he moved to LaGrande, Oregon, where he met other friends. Haven and Ricky. Is Ricky here? Hi, Ricky. Hi, Haven. And also, he met the mother of my 3 grandchildren, the 3 Ks. Further down the line, he met another sweetheart whom he was married to till his death, Miss Angela. Yes. Oh, Is Vince here, the Sunflower Kid? You know why I call you the Sunflower Kid?
I do.
You do. Well, Vince picked me up from the airport one day, and he was driving in his little car. And I didn't know what color the seat covers were. There were so many sunflower seeds. That was my Kenny. And after all of those years and those beautiful moments, Kenny began to travel again. He loved travel. He went many, many places. So many, I don't really know all of them. I know Germany, England, I don't know, Canada. Yeah, he even took me on a cruise. I was scared to death that the ship was gonna sink. So, that's my highlight of Kenny Lewis. But Kenny Lewis did something for me. He sent me a poem from heaven that I would like to read to you. He says, when tomorrow starts without me, and I'm not here to see, if the sun should rise and find your eyes filled with tears for me, I wish so much you wouldn't cry the way you did today, while thinking of the many things we didn't get to say. I know how much you love me, as much as I love you. And each time you think of me, I know you miss me too. When tomorrow starts without me, don't think we're far apart. For every time you think of me, I'm right there in your heart. And there's something else. Just one place. This is one of my favorite sayings from the Bible, and it applies to all of you. Brothers and sisters, we do not want you to be uninformed about those who sleep in death, so that you do not grieve like the rest of mankind, who have no hope. For we believe that Jesus died and rose again, and so we believe that God would bring with Jesus those who have fallen asleep in him. According to the Lord's word, we tell you that we are still alive, who are left until the coming of the Lord, will certainly not receive those who have fallen asleep. For the Lord himself will come down from heaven with a loud command, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trumpet call of God, and the dead in Christ will rise first. After that, we who are still alive and are left will be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. So we will be with the Lord forever. Therefore, encourage one another with these words. Thank you.